the media, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, and allow me to share with you yung journey po ng QCPD pag pinag-usapan yung Oplan Lambat-Sibat. Yung 2015 Oplan Lambat-Sibat accomplishment highlights, mamaya i-discuss po sa inyo, and allow me to share with you yung ginagawa ng ating DIDM sa pamumuno ni Police Director Benji Magalong, yung QGIS, na kung saan nag-i-input tayo ng mga data of crime incidents for the month, and ipinoprocess po ng computer yan at nakapagpuproduce tayo ng hotspots na kung saan yung inyong kapulisan ay gumagawa ng police interventions para i-address yung emerging crime problem within our area of responsibility. And for the week, palagi po natin ina-assess yung ating interventions kung yung proseso, yung ating concept of operations are effective and can be sustained. So, ito po yung aming 4 hotspots na na-determine. And basically, the other stations have also their hotspots, pero QCPD-wide, ito po yung tinututukan namin. Barangay Holy Spirit, Batasan, Escopa, Marilag, Silangan, and Project 6. Next. And gentlemen and ladies, before the year ends, I was able to communicate with our counterpart from the media, and heartily I thank them for joining with me doon sa 2015 journey ng QCPD. And ako I would appreciate it very much dahil alam naman natin kayo ang nag-highlight ng QCPD accomplishment. So I would expect that kasama ko po uli kayo sa 2016 journey ng inyong QCPD family. So allow me to highlight yung ating 2015 accomplishment. 5,685 persons were arrested. On our campaign against illegal drugs, we were able to confiscate 69,030.38 grams of shabu with a street value of around 276 million and 1,827.99 grams of marijuana with an estimated street value of 1 million pesos. We were able to account 97 top drug personalities in QCPD, and 856 persons were nabbed with warrants of arrest by our tracker team from the Criminal Investigation and Detection Unit, CIDO. 173 of those arrested were listed as top most wanted persons, wherein 9 were nabbed by District Intelligence Division, while the rest were arrested by the different police stations. Pumunta lang po tayo doon sa significant accomplishment on the confiscation of illegal firearms. These are instruments of crimes. So pag wala pong instrument of crimes na magagamit sa krimen, yung masamang loob, nababawasan po natin yung krimen. So if I may share with you, a total of 204 assorted illegally possessed firearms and ammunition were confiscated by your QCPD. Dumako naman po tayo sa confiscation of impounded MBs and MCs. Ano po? 29 motor vehicles and 631 motorcycles were confiscated or impounded. Next. Yan po, binanggit ko na kanina yung highlights ng 2016 accomplishments. And dumako naman po tayo dun sa COMELEC gun ban preparations and accomplishment of QCPD. Nung pong bago mag COMELEC gun ban, January 6, 2016, I, together with my command group, kasama po yung AFP counterpart at yung ating mga COMELEC officers, we had the COMELEC Joint Coordinating Conference sa Camp Paringal para pag-usapan yung aming participation and effort for safe and fair elections 2016. So, napag-usapan din po yung establishment of day and night COMELEC checkpoints in strategic areas. And so far, we have arrested 7 persons in violation of COMELEC gun ban and the recovery of 3 firearms and assorted ammunition and 4 bladed weapons. And pag pinag-usapan naman po yung QCPD best practices, tayo po, sabi ko nga, yung we have organized a red team dedicated to check the different police stations and their established COMELEC, PNP, AFP checkpoints. Bakit po ganon? We made them feel yung ating cutting edge, yung ating mga chief of police, yung ating mga beat patrollers, and yung nagche-checkpoint that the QCPD leadership under me, they should have the feeling that they are being monitored, supervised, and nililid ng ating mga station commanders. Ano pa yung best practice na ginawa natin sa QCPD? Isinulong po natin yung isumpong mo kay Didi, text and call hotline, a number program which provides a 24/7 communication line under the office of the district director to respond to any report of emergencies and police assistance. Ano pa yung isang best practice na ginagawa namin? The conduct of regular, aggressive, one-time big-time operations as a component of the PNP Oplan Lambat Sibat. And last, gentlemen and ladies, our regular ugnayan dialogue with barangays and other stakeholders para makita natin na if and when there are groups that are impacted by crimes or naapektuhan ng krimen, kinukonsulta po natin sila at nakikita nila na yung QCPD nila ay gumagawa ng mga interventions or program of actions para ma-resolba at ma-address yung emerging crime problem obtaining doon sa kanilang mga community. I think, gentlemen, yun po ang aking may share lang sa iyo today. If you have questions, I am more than willing and ready to answer them. Thank you very much.
Sir, ngayong election period, ano pong ginagawa ng QCPD na preparation for security?
Well, we have activated yung ating District Election Monitoring Action Center. At the same time, pag pinag-usapan yung preparasyon, tuloy-tuloy yung ating meeting ng Joint Security Coordinating Committee with the different COMELEC officers sa QCPD, and yung ating pag-establish ng COMELEC checkpoints day and night. And kanina nga, we have accounted 3 firearms and 4 bladed weapons. We intend to initiate yung signing ng Peace Covenant sa District 1 with Congressman Kalalay and ex-Congressman Crisologo. Basically, yung ibang mga district walang opponents. So, relatively puro anti-criminality program yung ating in-implement. And ang task sa amin to account illegally possessed firearms, and hopefully with our CIDG counterpart na under operational control sa inyong lingkod ay mapag-iigting pa natin yung resolve na maka-account ng illegally possessed firearms dahil sabi ko nga na those are instruments of crime. Pag yun na-account natin, mabawasan yung krimen at kriminalidad sa aking area of responsibility.
Sir, simula nung January 10, nag-start yung checkpoint, ilang mga firearms na po ang na-confiscate sa checkpoint?
Actually, dalawa pa lang. Yung isang caliber 45 sa Station 6 ay bunga iyon ng report ng isang mamamayan at nagresponde yung ating pulis. Pero sa checkpoint, dalawang firearm pa lang yung nahuli natin.
Dalawa pa lang.
Oo.
Simula
Pero dahil covered na siya ng covered na siya ng election period, so kasama yun sa data na pinapasok natin dun sa ating district, yung ating election monitoring action center. So all in all, 3 plus 4 bladed weapons.
Okay. Sir, ilan ang estimated na yung firearms sa QC?
Wala tayong figure tungkol dyan. Actually, ang effort natin is to account. Wala tayong figure. Ako, as of the moment, I cannot say yung figure tungkol dyan. Pero, suffice it to say na we have earnest effort and resolve to account for them. Especially yung mga in fact, palaging nagbabalidate yung ating mga intelligence community, yung ating D2, yung intelligence ng mga different stations. And ang ating marching orders for them is to apply for search warrant if and when there are intelligence information or operational data that they can get from their area of responsibility sa kanilang mga informante, sa kanilang mga barangay intelligence net, at from the different stakeholders in their community na tumutulong sa kanila. In fact, I would appreciate it very much if we would hear from our friends from the media, katulad nung sinabi ko dati, if there are lapses, if there are inadequacies of your policemen, if you observe that there are hotspots or problem areas in Quezon City where the same is not being patrolled by our beat patrollers, so give us a call, give us a ring, and we will respond and we will address the problem. In fact, we would appreciate it very much if kayong mga media personalities na mga kaibigan namin would be our lambat sibat volunteers. And para maging lambat sibat volunteers kayo, we would give each one yung aming dedicated telephone line for yung isumbong mo kay DD. Meron po tayo dedicated. Meron ka akong dalakuan. Sige, bigyan mo sila niyan. Sige, pakibigyan mo. Para lahat ng ating media na kaibigan ay...
Meron po ba naman ang magsusumbong?
Yan. Si Salima is a...
Bago pa nagkaroon ng mga volunteer na una na ako.
Sir, ilang beses nagsasagawa ng checkpoint sa QC?
Magagabi. Oh.
Dire-diretso yun from...
Hindi. 2 hours sa gabi, 2 hours sa madaling araw. And binibigyan natin ng liway yung commanders na mag-conduct ng spot checkpoints, pero ang kwan yan, we have to clear it before mag-conduct kami ng spot checkpoints sa COMELEC pa rin. We have to give them one.
Sir, may nabanggit kayo kanilang hotspots ng UCP. Bakit sila hotspots? Ano yung common crime sa kanila? Medyo mahirap na resolve or solusyonan na?
Well, actually, pag pinag-usapan yung Barangay Holy Spirit and Batasan, sample yan. Ang problema namin yan yung actually murder cases and problems sa drugs. No? In fact, yung Barangay Holy Spirit, palagi yan tatawag sa akin kahit in the middle of the night, may nagiinuman sa kalye. Di ba? So physical injuries, meron din dyan. So palagi natin i-implement yung city ordinance na bawal yung pag-inom o yung drinking in public places. So yun, isa yun. So actually yung QGIS is a computer-generated system, application, na pag in-input mo yung crimes, ma-determine natin yung hotspot. So, ang ginagawa natin sa ating mga chief of police, nagpipresent sila ng kanilang program of actions ng interventions yan, kung ano yung gagawin nila. And on a weekly basis, ina-assess natin kung yung ginagawa ba nila ay tama doon sa problema. Were they able to dissect the problem really? And ang isa pang challenge natin dyan is yung this coming Friday, magkakaroon kami ng weekly assessment, gentlemen. Ang bibigyan din namin yung review and evaluation board na dapat meron ang iba't ibang stations. Dapat kasama yung Association of Barangay Captains doon, from the youth sector, from the business, from the religious sector, kasamang nagtatasa, tinitingnan kung tama ba yung ginagawa ng hepe. Hindi ba? Or cosmetics ba yung ginagawa ng hepe? Baka hindi naman. Baka hindi naman talaga tama. Hindi ba? Were they able to dissect the problem? Where, sabi nga ni Chief PNP, yung ating Chief Philippine National Police, sabi niya, Ed, you have to really dissect the problem at makita mo, ano ba yung one? What are the groups impacted by crime? Were you able to engage them? Were you able to raise the level of awareness ng mga tao na dapat lahat tayo ay tumulong sa pagresolba ng krimen sa ating community? Dapat may community engagement. Merong community partnership. Pag wala kasi yun, wala ring sustansya, wala ring long-time effect, sustainability yung ginagawa namin. So ako, I would appreciate it very much kasi ako sa QCPD, para iangat yung paniniwala ng mga tao doon sa ginagawa ng kapulisan, ako ini-engage ko yung aking QCPD press corps. Pinapakita namin na these are the success stories of your policemen in Quezon City. Manalig po kayo, maniwala kayo kasi we are doing our job, we are doing our mandate, and in the principle ng transparency, ito po pinapakita namin. And open po lahat yan. Di ba?
Sir, how concerned is the QCPD pagdating sa illegal drugs, sir? Kasi parang napapansin natin ang lalaki ng batches na usually nakukuha sa QC. Para naging transshipment point siya, parang doon nagninit yung mga tao.
Well, very unique ang Quezon City. Napakalaki ng Quezon City. Napakarami ring ingress and egress. So, very unique. Di ba? Papunta ka ng norte, dadaan ka ng Quezon City. So, isa yun, Rafi, no? Natitingnan namin. We have common boundaries with Caloocan, Manila, Rizal, San Mateo, Valenzuela, San Jose del Monte, no? So, very unique. So, kanya, yung binanggit mo, naging parang transshipment point, no? At marami tayong nahuli. So, natutuwa tayo, marami tayong kaluluwa na nasave pag nakahuli tayo ng drugs kasi isa yan sa ating supply reduction strategy na makakuha tayo ng mga drugs na hindi na may benta, no?
Sir, wala. Balikan ko lang yung nasabi mo kanina parang District 1. So, based on sa mga assessment,
Kasi,
2013, di ba, meron yung mga barangays na medyo history na sa election.
Pero
Anong assessment nyo ngayon sa QC?
looking back, walang election-related violent incident na nangyari sa QC. Alam niyo kung bakit? Siguro yung mga mga taga-QCPD na members ng media, alam natin doon, di ba? Parang team unity. Tingnan nyo. Walang kalaban yung mayor ko, walang kalaban yung vice mayor. Tapos kwan? Di ba? Hindi kaya sa ibang probinsya na may history ng election-related violent incident. Quezon City, wala eh. So, although, ang isang tinitingnan namin, ang Quezon City ay maraming politiko na tumatakbo sa ibang probinsya na we can consider na VIP na yun ang isang concern namin na palagi dyan residente, di ba? And especially Quezon City ay andyan yung ating HOR, House of Representatives, so maraming, di ba? Isa yun sa tinitingnan namin na concern. Pero pag pinag-usapan yung election-related violent incident na local, wala yun. I don't see any problem. Ang tinitingnan kong problema dyan is dahil yung seat of government, yung House of Representatives, andyan sa amin. So basically, di ba?
Baka dito magkatirahan.
Sana. Wag naman, knock on wood.
So consider na mas matahimik ngayon compare ng mga nakaraang halalan sa QC?
Actually, yun ang initial assessment namin. Na kanya nga sabi ko sa inyo, magkakaroon kami ng signing ng peace covenant sa District 1. Yun lang. I have given orders doon sa ating dalawang chief of police doon na Station 1 and Station 2 i-supervise din ng ating DDO na magkaroon ng katuparan yan in the very, very near future. Kasama rin sa discuss namin sa next GSCC meeting with our COMELEC officers kay Attorney Sabellano.
So far ba, have you identified yung mga candidates? Hindi naman sa QC, kundi sa ibang lugar na possible may threat, and may lumapit na ba sa inyo?
Well, actually, ang kinukuha natin, ang task natin sa mga chief of police natin, sino yung mga politiko na residente sa area ninyo and malaman natin. Isa yun sa tasking natin sa ating mga station commanders. I-identify, actually kasama yun sa sa area profile, area study ng ating mga beat patrollers. Alamin kung ano yung mga establishmento na andyan, aling pawn shop, aling bangko, sino mga very important person residing in their area of responsibility. Kasama yun. And so, lalong kasama pag pinag-usapan yan dahil mayroon ng election fever na ngayon. We are seriously preparing doon sa na masiguro na safe and fair yung 2016 election. So, kasama yun sa consideration natin.
Pero so far, sir, sino mga VIP ang nasa area nyo sa QC, nakatira, madalas doon?
Usually congressmen.
Ilan pa bang humingi
Sa national
kasi
assistance?
Mga
20 years na
hindi.
Marami.
Marami.
So sa security adjustment nyo will depend on them. So
Kaya.
mga bahay nila, pang-strategic.
Yeah, kasama yun sa i-consider na sa kanilang patrol plan. Sabi ko kanina, sa patrol plan, pati mga beat patrollers, dapat merong area profile, may area study ng kanilang sector. Kasama yun. Pawn shops, mga central business district sa area nila. Kasama yun. May mga must-dos na dapat iniikutan yung pawn shop, iniikutan yung bangko. So kasama yun. Lalo ngayon, sabi ko nga, election. So yung ating mga very important persons occupying sensitive and important positions in the government ay dapat kasama doon sa pinapatrolyahan ng ating mga kapulisan.
Pero ito yung Quezon officer at saka si Colonel, hindi niya nakarinig na magsasapakan sa mga...
Hindi naman siguro, hindi naman. Una-una si ex-congressman Crisologo di ba? Naging na siya, di ba? Naging pastor na, di ba? So, I don't see any violent confrontation pag pinag-usapan yung so, muli, maraming salamat doon sa pagtulong nyo sa QCPD.
The primary concern of the Philippine National Police is law enforcement. So, we can see maybe dahil tumataas to dahil intensified ang campaign natin. So, equal yung ating effort dyan. law enforcement and information campaign. We hope that sa tuloy-tuloy nating pagbibigay ng impormasyon din, malalaman ng ating mga kababayan na ngayon po ay election period at may mga rules po tayo na pinapatupad ng election ng Commission on Election or COMELEC. At ang ating kampanya, on the other hand, is tuloy-tuloy law enforcement natin at checkpoints, and you can see from day to day ito ang nagiging resulta ng ating intensified campaign sa checkpoints and the enforcement ng batas na pinapatupad during election period.
Sir, may isang PNP na daw po na kasama dun sa mga datos.
Pasensya na sa Lima pero hindi ko pa nakita yung mga data na yan. Pero sabihin na natin kung meron man, it's the same procedure that we will impose violation of law at the same time administrative sanction against this police officer kung meron man kaming nahuli. The same, pag nasa government siya, merong criminal offense at the same time administrative. It follows. Thank you, Madam.
Sir, reaction naman doon sa inilabas na gamit ay uniform ng police.
Sa kahapon is napag-usapan. Actually, magmi-meeting kami ngayon ng miyembro ng MTRCB, Legal Service, and Directorate for Community Relations. At may pinadala na rin kaming, pinahanda ko na sulat papunta sa MTRCB with regard to that. And pipirma nito ni Director Franco. We're just waiting for the approval because yung sa letter na yun, nakasad nga doon na dapat ay hindi natin basta-basta ginagamit ang isang uniforme, especially sa ganyang mga sitwasyon na nakaka-degrade ng isang organisasyon, and it does not reflect the behavior of that organization. We appeal to the public, kung sino man ang mga nag-produce ng mga ganitong palabas, na wag po natin gawing ganitong mga sitwasyon dahil nga para sa Philippine National Police ang uniforme po ay sagrado. Kaya hindi po natin to basta-basta gamitin sa mga ganong show na hindi naman tugma doon sa pinapakita ng organisasyon. We will wait for the letter, but we will write MTRCB with regard to this, and yung final mamaya ay pag-uusapan namin ngayong hapon kung ano ang magiging action. But definitely, we'll submit the letter to MTRCB so that we hope that this thing will not happen again in the future. Again, we strongly appeal to any producer of any show not to use our uniform in this kind of shows, because for the Philippine National Police, the uniform is sacred for us.
Sir, what do you advise sa mga future producers, writers na gustong gamitin ang uniform ng police?
Pwede naman gamitin ang isang uniforme depende sa sitwasyon, maayos na sitwasyon. Kasi dapat ang isang uniforme, yun ay tumutugma dun sa isang organisasyon kung ano yung ginagawa niya. Huwag yung ganong eksena kasi hindi naman yung nagre-reflect ng aming ginagawa, ng attitude or behavior ng isang organisasyon. We don't do that actually. Hindi namin ginagawa yun because for every policeman, we consider this uniform as sacred for us. We don't do that. That's the reason why it does not reflect the behavior of the individual policeman or the organization. And we hope they will not do that again.
Kailangan nila magpaalam, sumulat, mag-consult, sir. Do you advise them to consult first before doing or producing?
Yes. And that's the reason why we even appreciate those shows that there are some technical persons consulting us what to do with regard to especially sa operations and the wearing of uniform. Kasi yan nga, sa amin nga, ang isang uniforme ay sagrado po yan. It reflects, it shows, it represents authority and the state itself. So hindi natin dapat yun ginagawa na ganun-ganun lang.
So wala ba tayong guidelines o meron na tayong guidelines in terms of using your uniforms sa mga ganitong show o telenovela? Yung mga filmmakers natin, do we have a guideline?
I-check natin sa MTRCB kasi yun ang pakikipag-usap natin. Actually, nakipag-coordinate na dyan noon pa ang Police Community Relations Group sa MTRCB to ensure na wala mang gumagamit ng ganito, na mga ganitong shows. It's basic naman yun eh. It's common sense not to use this kind of acts or shows or scenes using the uniform of an organization. Sabi ko nga, it does not reflect the behavior or attitude of an organization. So, common sense po yan. Logic lang po yun.
First time ba yan, sir, na may gumamit ng uniform ng PNP on that such?
Sa pagkakalam ko, first time yun sa aming mga panahon na ginamit nila yun.
Apologies, sir. Hindi mo nila.
Ang pagkakalam ko, naglabas sila kagabi ng statement. Kaya nga mamaya magmi-meeting pa kami kung ano ang dapat pang gawin with regard to that.
Sir, ano yung purpose ng meeting? Are you bent on filing charges?
Pag-uusapan mamaya yung Julian kung ano ang dapat gawin pa. At ang amin lang hiling sa ngayon is sana wag na po ito mangyari pa sa future. Again, we emphasize that we members of the Philippine National Police, we consider our uniform as sacred. So please, we appeal to you, don't do that again.
Sir, may plano ba ang PNP? Sorry, para sa January 95.
Meron ng initial plan actually, napag-usapan na yan ng leadership, but it is an initial plan subject to change, and we will disseminate the final plan as soon as possible. As soon as we have finalized it. Thank you.
Sir, mga special. Sir, reaction dun sa Napoli ko.
Hindi ako nagtanong.
Sa organization namin, NAPOLCOM is mas mataas sa amin. Actually, it comes from the deliberation ng PNP, then Tinations.
Welcome ba yun, mga awards?
Pinatutuwa ng PNP ko.
Kinararanahan. Pinagmamalaki.
Yes.
Part ng organization ng National Police Commission, ng PNP, from the PNP, we deliberate that kind of the award, and yun nga ang dumaan yun sa proseso, dumaan sa amin, we recommended it to NAPOLCOM.
So, sir, umaasa ba ang PNP na pagbibigyan ng Pangulo para bigyan ng mataas na parangal ang mga miyembro ng SAC?
Ang mga ganong tanong at mga sagot ay nakaatang po yan sa pamunuan. Ang Philippine National Police, yung sakripisyo ng ating mga kapulisan, ay nakikita natin base na rin sa evaluation at proseso na ginawa natin dito sa Special Promotion and Deliberation Board or SPADB, ay yun nga po ang nirecommend po natin at napunta yun sa NAPOLCOM at yun nga ay napurban po nila. Sa tingin po natin ay karapat-dapat naman po yun sa kanila, and that's the reason why naman noon nga is kung napansin nyo noon ay may mga proseso tayong ginawa pa para makita natin na yung mga deserving na personnel pa ay mabigyan ng award.
So yung award na yun, may dagdag pa ng sa pamilya o wala na? At yun lang, award lang siya.
Meron ang isang Medal of Valor pag ikaw ay recipient noon. Hindi ko ma-specify isa-isa yun, Aya. No? You can even check that sa Google, Aya, kung ano yan. Andyan sa, ang isa sa mga isa sa mga privileges pag ikaw ay binigyan ng award ng Medal of Valor is meron kang monthly actually na 20,000 yung pamilya. At yung anak, kung gusto niyang pumasok sa Philippine Military Academy or Philippine National Police Academy, ay exempted po sa written examination.
Sir, sa iyo, pareho lang ba kayo? Like, kunyari, mga anak kasi kung saan man nila gustong pumasok na eskwelahan.
Hindi ko kabisado pa yan, Aya, but yung dalawang pribilehiyo na yun ay yun ang isa sa mga pagkakalam kong privileges na binibigay sa isang pamilya o anak ng isang nakakuha ng medal of valor.
Ay sir, back to lang sa Galbanang. May mga reports na ba tayo na may mga nagre-reklamo na may mga abusadong pulis, sundalo, habang checkpoint?
Sa ngayong oras na ito, Aya, 12:09, wala pa naman tayong natatanggap na reklamo at kagaya ng nabanggit ko na rin, ang ating namang mga kababayan ay kung meron naman silang reklamo ay pwede naman nila itong ipadala sa PNP PIO or sa mga units na involved mismo dito, at the same time sa text. At pwede rin kunan ng video or camera. Transparent ang policy ng Philippine National Police pagdating sa mga ganitong bagay. Maraming salamat po.